Imagine waking up tomorrow, making your morning coffee, and just realizing something inside of you has completely shifted overnight.
Oh, yeah. The best feeling.
Right. Like you look at a problem at work that's been bothering you for weeks, and suddenly the answer is it's just sitting right there in your mind.
Exactly.
Or you think about a relationship and all that annoying confusion is gone, replaced by this really deep, quiet certainty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your own personal intuition just got a free overnight software update. Everything runs smoother, the screen is brighter, and the lag is totally gone.
That is a perfect way to describe it.
Well, if you have the zodiac sign of Cancer, that overnight upgrade is exactly what the sky has planned for you between March 16 and March 22. So welcome back to Horoscope TV.
Thanks for having me back.
Today, we're opening up the astrological data for this specific week, and we are going to map out exactly how this incredible energy is going to completely reshape your daily life.
Yeah, it is such an important week to track. Our mission today is to basically take a magnifying glass to the sky.
I love that.
We are going to look at the exact locations of the planets, the changing phases of the moon, and all those specific angles these planets are making with each other.
The raw data.
Exactly, the raw astrological data. But more importantly, we're going to analyze what that data actually means for you on the ground.
Right, because nobody just wants to hear a list of planets.
No, of course not. We will explore what it means for your love life, your job, the specific flow of your money, and the daily reality of your physical health. We're looking at the exact steps you can take from Monday to Sunday.
Okay, but before we zoom in on Monday, let's talk about the overall vibe.
Sure.
Because for someone with the Cancer sign, what is the main theme of this week? Because Cancers already feel everything so deeply, you know.
Oh, they absolutely do.
You're a water sign, which means you process the world through your heart and your gut first and your logic second. You are the caretakers. You have that crab shell to protect a very soft inside.
Right, the sensitive interior.
So when we say the overall vibe of the week is full of sudden growth and strong feelings, well, that sounds like it could be a little overwhelming.
It is a valid concern, honestly,
Yeah.
because Cancers do try to hide from too much turbulence. But the beauty of the astrological data for this week is that the growth is not working against you. It's working with your natural rhythm.
Oh, okay. That's a relief.
Yeah, the overall feeling is one of very fast, undeniable alignment. Things that felt stuck will just suddenly click into place.
Like the software update.
Exactly. The planets are moving into positions that act like a gentle but very firm push forward. Your natural water sign feelings will expand, but they won't flood your life.
They act more like a compass.
Yes, your inner voice is getting a massive power boost. You won't sit around agonizing over decisions. You will just know.
I mean, I think we all wish we had that kind of clarity every single day. It saves so much energy.
It really does.
So how does this update actually start to download? Let's look at the beginning of the timeline. Monday, March 16. Walk me through the sky data.
Okay, so the week starts with two very significant events in the sky. First, the moon enters the sign of Pisces.
Okay.
And second, the planet Mercury forms what we call a square angle with Lilith.
Wow. Okay, lots of terms. Let's break that down.
Let's analyze the moon entering Pisces first, because the moon is incredibly important for you. In astrology, Cancer is ruled by the moon.
Right, it's your main planet.
Exactly. It governs your daily moods and your instincts. So every time the moon shifts, you feel it way more intensely than anyone else.
So when the moon moves into Pisces, which is another water sign, right? What does that do?
Right. Water meets water. It creates a very deep pool. For your specific chart, this highlights your travel and exploration sector.
Wait, travel sector. Does the data say the listener needs to quickly book a flight on Monday morning?
Well, physical travel is one way it can happen, but for this specific week, it's much more about mental and spiritual travel.
Oh, okay. Like expanding your mind.
Exactly. Stretching your mind beyond the four walls of your daily routine. Pisces is a very quiet internal sign. So this creates a really strong craving for solitude.
Like needing to just be alone.
Yeah, you're going to feel a heavy need to step away from loud noises, busy crowds, and just people in general.
Yeah.
You will want to retreat into your shell to focus on personal goals and peace.
That makes total sense. It's like taking your laptop to a quiet corner of the library instead of a super loud coffee shop. You just need the silence.
That's a great way to put it.
But how does that work at a job? If you're hiding away, doesn't your boss think you're just slacking off?
You'd think so, but the data actually reveals the opposite. For Cancer, finding this quiet focus on March 16 actually leads to massive success in your public projects.
Wait, really? How does hiding away lead to public success?
It's because of the clarity you get in the silence. When you tune out the constant chatter of your coworkers, that upgraded intuition kicks in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can finally see the big picture. You might sit quietly at your desk for an hour and suddenly figure out a solution that a team of 5 people has been arguing about all month.
Wow. So you emerge with the exact right answers.
Exactly. And when you present those answers, your value at work just skyrockets.
Okay, so deep work behind the scenes. That sounds peaceful. But you also mentioned a second event on Monday, Mercury squaring Lilith. That sounds a little scary.
It is a bit intense, yes.
Mercury is talking and thinking, but what is Lilith?
Lilith is very mysterious. It's not actually a physical rock floating in space. In astrological data, Lilith is a mathematical point. It's the point in the moon's orbit that is furthest away from the Earth.
Okay, the furthest point.
Right. And because it's the furthest point, it represents the things we push furthest away from ourselves, our shadow side, hidden desires, quiet fears.
So Lilith is the stuff we sweep under the rug because we don't want anyone to see it.
Precisely. Now, Mercury is communication.
Yeah.
And they are forming a square. A square is a 90-degree angle.
Which means tension, right?
Yes. Imagine 2 cars driving down 2 different roads that meet at a 4-way intersection at the exact same time. They have to stop, look at each other, and figure out who goes first.
That is super uncomfortable.
It is. So when the planet of talking meets the point of hidden fears at an intersection, the universe basically demands total, unfiltered honesty.
Oh, wow. So the rug is getting pulled up. Everything is out in the open.
Exactly.
How does that tension play out in a romantic relationship on Monday?
In romance, you literally cannot hold your tongue on March 16th. You must share your deepest hidden desires with your partner.
But Cancers hate doing that. They want you to read their minds.
I know. They always think if they really love me, they would just know what I need.
Yeah.
But Mercury squaring Lilith does not allow for mind reading.
So you have to spell it out.
You have to speak it out loud. If you're feeling neglected, or if you have a romantic fantasy, or just need more hugs, you have to say it. The tension will only go away with pure truth.
Terrifying, but probably a huge relief once you do it.
Yeah.
What about money? Does Lilith drag our financial secrets out too?
It does, but in a very specific way. Lilith triggers our hidden fears of not having enough. And Cancers need to feel secure.
A healthy bank account is like an extra layer of the crab shell.
Right. So the data strongly warns that on March 16th, this energy will try to push you into making impulsive purchases that are driven entirely by hidden fears.
Wait, fear-based spending. Let me see if I can picture this. Is that like, okay, say you're sitting at home, you watch a scary movie or a show about crime, and suddenly you feel this quiet panic? So you jump online and buy a really expensive home alarm system that you never even thought about needing before.
That is the perfect illustration of Lilith at work. You felt a hidden fear, the fear of your safe space being invaded.
Right.
And Mercury takes that fear and translates it into an immediate transaction. You try to buy your way out of the uncomfortable feeling.
But the fear doesn't actually go away, does it?
Nope. You just end up with less money and an alarm system you don't know how to use. The fear is still there, but now you also have buyer's remorse.
Which just hurts your financial security even more.
Exactly. So your job on Monday is to notice the urge to spend and then pause. Ask yourself, am I buying this for joy or am I buying this because I'm scared?
If it's fear, close the wallet.
Close the wallet. Absolutely.
That is such a practical tool. Identify the root feeling. So Monday is heavy. Quiet time, forced truth, fighting off money fears. When does the pace pick up?
The energy shifts dramatically just 2 days later. The emotional work on Monday clears the pipes, so to speak. And on Wednesday, March 18th, the universe fills that open space with incredible joy.
Okay, let's get into March 18. What is the sky doing?
You have 2 major alignments. Venus is squaring Jupiter, and the Sun is forming a sextile with Uranus.
Let's analyze Venus and Jupiter first.
Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and money. Jupiter is the giant planet of luck, growth, and abundance.
So love and expansion interacting. But wait, you said they're forming a square. You just told me a square was an angle of tension, like cars at an intersection.
I did.
Why is tension between love and luck a good thing?
It's a great question. When you mix 2 inherently positive planets, like Venus and Jupiter, the tension is more like the pressure inside a bottle of champagne.
Oh, like it builds and builds.
Yes, it builds until the cork pops, and then joy just spills everywhere. It's an overwhelming amount of good energy that demands to be released.
Okay, I can definitely work with champagne tension. When that cork pops, what happens at work?
It's a flood of happiness and abundance. Work will not feel like a chore on March 18. You might get incredible feedback from a client, or a project you did gets huge praise.
You just feel super valued.
Highly valued. And since Venus rules love, when Jupiter expands your heart on Wednesday, your affection for your partner is going to overflow.
Like beyond just saying, I love you.
Way beyond. You will want to spoil your partner with beautiful gifts, maybe a lavish dinner or some grand gesture. You want the outside world to match your big internal feelings.
And what about money? Venus rules money too.
Financially, this alignment points to a massive, completely unexpected financial bonus or a wonderful gift coming your way. Money just flows toward you.
Okay, wait. I have to stop you here. I'm tracking your advice, and I am seeing a huge contradiction.
Oh.
On Monday, you gave strict instructions. Close the wallet, no impulsive purchases. Now it's Wednesday, and you're saying we will want to buy grand, expensive gifts and lavish dinners.
Right.
How is a Cancer supposed to navigate this? Is Wednesday's gift a trap? How do we know the difference between a bad impulsive buy and a good, grand gesture?
I am really glad you caught that. This is exactly why we analyze the sky data instead of just reading a list of dates. You have to look at the source of the feeling.
The source.
Okay, why are you spending the money? On Monday, the urge came from Lilith. It was rooted in lack, fear that you aren't safe. That kind of spending feels tight and nervous in your chest.
Like trying to plug a hole in a sinking boat?
Exactly. But on Wednesday, the urge comes from Venus and Jupiter. It is rooted in absolute abundance. You aren't buying the gift because you're terrified they'll leave you.
You're buying it because you're overflowing with love.
Yes. Joy spending feels warm, open, and relaxed in your body. It feels like celebration.
Ah, so the software update helps you feel the physical difference. Chest tight. Don't buy. Heart warm. Buy the gift.
That is the exact formula.
Yeah.
And you'll want to be relaxed on Wednesday because the second alignment brings fast-paced excitement. The Sun forms a sextile with Uranus.
A sextile? What angle is that?
A 60-degree angle. It's a highly cooperative, friendly angle. An opportunity. A door opening. And the door is opened by Uranus, the wild card of the zodiac.
The wild card.
Sudden changes, brilliant surprises, lightning bolts.
So the sun is shining a light on sudden surprises. How does that show up in friendships?
It brings highly positive, out-of-the-blue moments. A friend you haven't spoken to in months might suddenly call with amazing news. Or if someone invites you to do something totally new.
And it feels refreshing. Does this lightning bolt hit the workplace too?
Yes. At work, Uranus will deliver a completely sudden, brilliant idea. It won't come from staring at a computer. It will pop into your head out of nowhere maybe while you're stirring your coffee.
And impresses the boss.
It will absolutely impress your strict bosses because it breaks through old, boring routines.
That sounds exhilarating. What about physical health? Fast changes can be a lot for a Cancer.
Your body will actually crave novelty.
Yeah.
This energy will inspire you to change your daily exercise routine for the better.
So no boring treadmill.
Right. Your brain will reject the treadmill. You'll want to try a dance class or go rock climbing. The key is to follow that urge. Your body wants fresh movements.
Wednesday sounds like an absolute roller coaster of good news. So you go to sleep Wednesday with a full heart and maybe sore muscles. What happens Thursday, March 19?
After the champagne pops of Wednesday, the universe gives you a moment to catch your breath. On March 19, the sky goes dark. A new moon in Pisces.
I find moon phases so fascinating. A new moon means we look up at night and see nothing, right? It's just dark.
Correct. And that darkness is deeply symbolic. The sky represents an empty container, a blank page. The new moon is the absolute best time to plant seeds for the future.
And it's in Pisces again.
Yes, the same quiet, spiritual water sign. So this day is highly focused on your mind and spirit.
If the sky is a blank whiteboard, what kind of seeds are we drawing on it?
For your mind, it's a day to plan for higher education or learning new things. If you've wanted to go back to school or just check out a massive book to teach yourself a language, make the plan concrete today.
You don't have to finish it today, just plant the seed.
Exactly. Look up the schedule. Buy the book.
Can you plant seeds in your love life?
Absolutely. Make a completely new wish for your romantic future. If you're single, write down the traits you want and how you want them to make you feel.
And if you're in a relationship,
Sit down with your partner and talk about a new shared goal. Where do you want to be in 1 year?
setting intentions. What about work and money?
At work, it's a great day to safely network, reach out to new people. And for finances, this is crucial. Set brand new goals for long-term income.
Like a 5-year plan.
Yes. Ask yourself, what does my financial life look like 5 years from now?
I have to pause you because I know how a Cancer thinks. Telling a Cancer to map out a 5-year financial plan Sounds incredibly stressful.
It can be, yes.
Staring at a blank whiteboard and having to figure out retirement and inflation, it's paralyzing. How do you set income goals without triggering that Lilith anxiety from Monday?
Very fair point. The practical tip here relies on Pisces. Pisces is ruled by emotion, not spreadsheets. So do not start with the numbers. Start with the feeling.
Oh, start with the feeling. Give me an example.
Write down, I want to feel completely safe and unbothered when I pay my bills. Or, I want to feel free to take a vacation without checking my bank balance.
Define the emotional security first.
Right. Once you know the feeling, work backward to the math. The seed you plant today might just be setting up an automatic transfer of $20 a week into savings. It's a small seed, planted in a good feeling.
Brilliant advice. And for physical health on Thursday.
The focus should be entirely on healing the spirit through gentle meditation. You process fear Monday, joy Wednesday. Now you need rest. Plant seeds of peace.
So Thursday is quiet, but you can't rest forever. Eventually, those seeds sprout. That brings us to Friday, March 20. And the data looks huge here.
March 20 is the main engine of the week. Two massive shifts. First, the sun enters the fiery sign of Aries. Second, Mercury goes direct.
Let's take the sun in Aries first. The sun is our focus. Aries is fire loud, fast. Cancer is quiet water. How does that affect the listener?
It creates a tremendous social spark. The water gets heated up. You won't want to sit quietly anymore. At work, you will actively seek fun activities with lovely colleagues and happily complete group tasks.
Wow, the pace really speeds up. Does this spill into romance?
Big time. You will crave highly social, fun dates. A quiet movie night won't cut it. You want a crowded restaurant, a live concert. You want to be out in the world.
And for money?
Your intuition regarding finances will be absolutely perfect. If your gut says to move an investment, trust it.
Okay, but what about the physical body? Thursday was quiet meditation. Friday's loud concerts. Doesn't going from 0 to 60 exhaust a Cancer?
You'd think so.
Hmm.
But socializing becomes a strict physical need to completely restore your natural energy.
Wait, really? Being around people charges the battery?
Yes. Your battery is solar powered by social interaction right now. If you sit alone on Friday, you'll feel drained. You need to absorb that Aries fire.
Fascinating. Now, what about the second big event? Mercury goes direct. We hear about Mercury retrograde all the time, delays, broken text messages. What does it mean when it goes direct?
Retrograde is an optical illusion where the planet seems to move backward and all communication feels stuck in mud. But on March 20, the mud dries up. It clears up all misunderstandings.
Like what exactly?
Travel confusion. Completely gone. Love life. Perfect understanding with your partner with no sad delays.
And work. Contracts are tricky during retrograde.
The light turns green. You can finally safely sign important professional contracts. And all delayed checks will finally clear.
Just watching the bank balance go up, does the mental stress go away too?
It completely relieves severe mental stress, bringing absolute physical wellness. You'll literally feel your shoulders drop and your jaw unclench.
You know what this sounds like. It sounds exactly like being stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic, stressing out, and suddenly the cars just clear out and you can drive fast again.
That is a flawless analogy.
Yeah.
Friday is the open highway, and you're driving fast toward a massive finish line on Sunday, March 22.
Yes, let's talk about Sunday. What is waiting for us?
Mars is forming a trine with Jupiter.
Okay, a square is tension. A sextile is an opportunity. What is a trine?
A trine is a 120-degree angle. It's the luckiest, easiest angle. Two planets perfectly lined up to help each other with zero resistance. Pure teamwork.
Mars is action, Jupiter is luck.
Right. So this brings massive total career luck to you. All your effort from the week meets Jupiter's luck.
Does it bring financial success too?
Financially, it creates a fantastic and completely secure financial expansion. Everything you worked for locks into place.
So if a square is a traffic jam, is a trine like gears in a clock perfectly fitting together to make the hands move?
Yes. Mars turns one gear, Jupiter turns the other, and they fit perfectly. That's why the energy is completely secure for Cancer. The wealth is sustainable.
I love a secure payoff. Now, enjoying all this luck depends on who is standing next to you. Let's look at cosmic connections. Who is the best match this week?
Your absolute best match is Scorpio.
Another water sign. Why are they the best?
They share the exact same emotional and intuitive approach to daily life as you. They got the same software update.
So on Friday, when the sun enters Aries and we want to go out, Scorpio is good for that.
Yes, they are the perfect partner to enjoy simple, beautiful fun with. They'll go to the loud party, but keep the fun intimate and grounded.
And during Sunday's lucky trine,
Shared goals with a Scorpio will be incredibly successful and secure. Scorpio understands your deep need for emotional security and provides loyal, pure affection. You become an unstoppable team of joy and peace.
keep Scorpio close. Who is the worst match? Who ruins the peace?
The warning is clear. Your worst match is Aquarius. Finding common ground with them will be impossible.
An air sign. Why do they clash so badly right now?
Well, when the sun enters Aries, you want intimate social activities. But Aquarius will want to loudly socialize and conquer broad community goals. They'll detach to work the room, frustrating your need for closeness.
Oh, that makes a Cancer feel so abandoned. What about Wednesday, the day of grand gifts?
Massive arguments will happen during the Venus and Jupiter square. You will be sensitive, giving a gift from the heart. Aquarius will demand strict logic.
They'll ask why you spent the money.
Exactly. Their cold, unpredictable moods will disturb your peace. Avoid them completely.
So a Scorpio is like a warm, cozy blanket on a cold night. And Aquarius is like someone opening all the windows during a snowstorm. Keep the blanket, shut the window.
Highly accurate. Protect your space.
Now, how do we carry this luck with us every day? Let's open the Cancer Weekly Toolkit. What's the color of the week?
The color is silver. Specifically, hex code C0C0C0. Wear it or keep it nearby.
What, a phone background?
Exactly. It reminds you of your intuition and financial expansion.
Best dates.
March 16th, March 19th, and March 20th.
Monday's quiet focus, Thursday's blank page, Friday's traffic clearing. Got it. And the lucky numbers.
2, 18, 26, 34, 42, and 60.
Okay, practical tip time. How do we use these numbers without just buying lottery tickets?
Put the number into your daily routine. On Thursday, do your gentle meditation for exactly 18 minutes.
Ah.
On Friday, invite exactly 2 colleagues to lunch. Walk for 34 minutes on Wednesday, save exactly $42. Actively participate in the luck.
You literally step into your own luck. Incredible. We've covered so much ground today.
It's a powerful week. But before we go, a final thought for the listener.
Yes, please.
This week provides a perfect blueprint for emotional security and clear communication. So how can you intentionally practice these habits of total honesty and clear communication right now so you don't lose them when the planets shift again next month?
Wow. How do you turn temporary planetary luck into permanent life skills? Something very powerful to think about. Well, thank you for listening to this episode on Horoscope TV. We are so grateful to have you here. Please make sure to subscribe so you can get notified immediately when the next episode is available. See you next time.